Today's video, I'm really hoping to just educate you on the Willow Go issues and provide you with what you need to know as both a consumer, a potential consumer, and somebody that's definitely looking at pumps for what's going to work in your journey and what's going to last you through that journey. I've been using a Willow pump since 2019. I have a lot of in-depth history with this brand. The sad thing about it was they did not officially ruin the 3.0 until after the Go. This is why this was the first one that really upset me, despite me doing the generation videos first. So, getting into the pump. As you can tell, everything's here is pretty nice, neat, and organized. It's extremely compact. When we are discussing a dead Willow Go and we're trying to troubleshoot things with you, we always have to look at anything that the user can improve on. So bra fit is extremely critical. These pumps are still heavy. You need to make sure your bra correctly holds the pumps and that everything is not too smushed together or flopping around in your bra because, well, unfortunately, this little pump is very finicky and likes to die just by you looking at it. Next would be flange sizing. To this date, Willow still can't figure out their flange sizing. They've fired lactation professionals. They have lactation professionals that have tried consulting, and they still even have some on the payroll. And for some reason, they cannot get it figured out. They've pretty much been given the option to hold the golden goose egg and fix everything, but they just choose not to. Don't listen to them on their sizing. It's just gonna fail you, and it's gonna fail this pump. Next would be their assembly. The assembly is fine to a degree, but we're busy moms, life happens, and their assembly is not foolproof. We have actually figured out an alternate assembly. It is the most fail-proof that you can get in terms of assembling this pump to not have issues. Moving on as to why the pump fails, you can have everything going right for you and this pump still might last you 3 months. If it goes a little bit longer, that is great. You're really lucky. But for the most part, these pumps are not lasting very long. It's kind of like a disposable pump, so you definitely want to have that warranty. Do not buy used for any reason. You're just going to be heartbroken when you basically set that money on fire. Honestly, I do recommend the Clyde warranty at this point for any Willow pump because Willow likes to really give moms a hard time when they're in a financial hard time. They're just very, very sketchy of a company. So definitely buy that extended warranty from Clyde to make sure you're completely covered. Now, as to why this pump fails, it's mainly the circuit board. Just cutting to the chase, because obviously there's not a lot here. They didn't do the programming right, they chose an inferior product, maybe both, but either way, this doesn't do its job. Therefore, nothing else gets to do its job because, well, this ruins it all. The circuit board heats up extremely hot, whether charging or pumping, so that's also why we recommend not pumping for long periods of time. It's even why Willow has decided to cut down the pumping times, so this automatically shuts off at 25 minutes. I think the last manual update said 15-minute pumping sessions was what the company recommended. Granted, they're not going to notify you. They don't send you an email letting you know. You just have to constantly check it, so that's another frustrating point. But this circuit overheats. It overheats when charging, especially if you pump and then say your battery's dead, so you plug it into the charger for the next time you need to pump. Horrible idea because this is just going to light up like a 4th of July sky. The battery is inferior to the batteries used in the generation pumps. It's actually lower quality and does not maintain the same strength. I know that because I've also tested it, and I've also tested the generation batteries in this. It definitely functions a lot better with a higher quality battery. Your valve and your motor are higher voltage than the battery supports. Normally this is not necessarily an issue. It happens all the time in the industry. But the key to that is a circuit board that can do its job and do its job well. Unfortunately, this one cannot adequately get the voltage that is in this battery to the level that requires proper function to the rest of the pump. Anytime you hear that heartbeat valve or that heartbeat noise, it's your valve over here. Anytime you've lost suction, it's your motor. The thing about that is, rather than fixing it, the Willow engineers decided to tell people, just smack it. So their customer service team will tell you, oh, you've lost suction? Give it a little love tap. Okay, well, that doesn't fix your pump, and it's actually a huge issue and shows that the pump is already failing. What the love tap does when you tap it is it gets the rotating pistons that are inside this motor to start turning again, which helps get that suction back. Again, it's going to be very short-lived. Your pump is already failing, but that's their ingenious way to make it go just a little bit longer. I do question if that's just enough time to get you out of the warranty period. So again, don't fall for that when they say, oh, just tap it. Just say no. You shouldn't have to slap and abuse a pump for it to work for you. As far as what comes first, the battery or the circuit, it's really a moot point because the circuit didn't do its job right, which is why your battery failed, or your valve failed, or your motor failed. All three components are capable of failing. I have tested 6 or 7 of these now. Others have tested, another 3 or 4. Point is, we have a lot of dead Go hubs, and it's all the same thing. The circuit failed. We do have a breakdown in our Facebook group as far as hours, how long you can predict this pump working if everything is right. 9 times out of 10, that doesn't necessarily happen. Usually you'll follow what a company recommends, whether that be their assembly, their sizing, their bra fit. Lord have mercy at the bra fit that Willow is showing. It's a disgrace. Either way, even if you're doing everything right, this pump is still going to fail you in about 3 months. It is an awful realization. Willow should be disgraced that they even put this out. As soon as a company actually decides to put out better and be a legitimate competitor for Willow or the likes thereof, we're not going to get better pumps. It's a matter of we have to be educated and know how to work within their limits to make sure we take care of our babies. And it's a really sad fact. We should not have to be dealing with this. Companies should actually just be putting out quality products. But until then, be smart. Make sure you have the warranty. Never buy a used Willow. Medela has a wearable in the works. I hope to see that within the next year. I might just be a bit overconfident in that, but that's my hope. Tommy Tippy has a wearable that is interesting. Still testing that out. I'll get back to y'all on that. Content to come. There is hope. A company just needs to step up. We need somebody to step up and really provide a solid pumping option for us all. Until then, definitely keep your fingers crossed that all these pump companies like Willow trying to create an all-in-one bra pump, just let go of that pipe dream because that's awful. Majority of bra manufacturers can't even fit. Willow bras certainly do not fit majority of women. We do not need to have a pump that's reliant on a bra. That's going to be bad. But if somebody decides to put that out there, you know where to come. We will definitely review that and let you know how that goes. Stay tuned. Lots of pumping content to come, not Willow related. And yeah, we look forward to getting to share all the new stuff with you.